Hello, hello, hello. Good morning. Hello, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. We talked the whole night through. Good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning. Good morning. It's great to stay out late. Good morning. Good morning to you. And Euphoria says, what's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Or good afternoon. I don't make the rules. You do you. Blue Witch presents Coffee Break with Laura González. That's me. And because Chicago decided to go back to winter, I am wearing a little shawl because it's freezing in my office. So today is Monday. I know. Today is Monday, and we have tarot for the week. So we're gonna do one card from the Witch's Wisdom Tarot, and we're gonna do one card from the Bee Tarot, and we're gonna do two cards. I hope, unless they do something from the look at the baby Rider-Waite Smith Tarot, the classic Rider-Waite Smith. And I hope you all are doing okay. Survive the weekend. It's National Drinking Weekend. And hi, Richard. We've been missing you, Richard. I mean, you you know you've been in my a little bit. But anyway, I hope you all have your coffee or whatever beverage makes you happy. Mm, 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 mm. And let's get down to business. Let's do the Witch's Tarot first. You're not tardy. You're like, I'm about to pull the first card, so no. Plus, this is not grammar school, so it's okay. Like Whitney Houston said, it's not right, but it's okay. Of course, it's okay. Anya's right. I don't care. All right, let's breathe together and ask the divine to let us see what needs to be seen. We ask you to let us see what we need to see, and that information be used for the greater good. And we have, whoa, look at the power in this lady. Hello, hello. She's the goddess of fire, the goddess of fire. And I mean, she looks incredibly amazing. It's Baba Yaga. Mm-hmm. Look at the little chicken leg house in the back. I wasn't sure. That's why I put on my glasses, because all this phone is I be having issues with my eyes. Okay, where are you, Queen of Fire? Air, fire. Here we are. Goddess of Fire. Hello, Naja. Welcome. So the Goddess of Fire, it says a crimson fireburst streaks across the night sky, and feather falls. Baba Yaga, the fable outcast, returns from wrongful banishment in a forest darkened, darkened by the broken bonds of family and tribe, bringing wisdom that is no longer handed down and shared. She stirs the cauldron, reconnects what has been sundered, makes the magic that nurtures and protects, and tells the stories from which we learn our story. She is the fire keeper, the giver of comfort and joy. Honor her wisdom and her role. For without her, power can destroy. Okay, and the counsel that she's given us: who is the grandmother in your life? An older woman? Or is it you or part of you? Respect and attend to her wisdom and the power in all she's learned. How life challenges and changes you. What matters and what doesn't. How to love and be loved. Learn the unexpected magic of how things get better with age. Yes, that is the truth. Um, so I will read the counsel just one more time. Who is the grandmother in your life? An older woman? Or is it you or a part of you? Respect and attend to her wisdom and her power and all she's learned. How life challenges and changes you. What matters and what doesn't. How to love and be loved. Learn the unexpected magic of how things get better with age. And I promise you that to be the truth, because the older you get, obviously you get wiser, or I think we get wiser. And we get this sickness called zero flux. And yeah, it's incredibly liberating when you get the zero flux, because you learn to live, period. Like, there's no subtitle, there's no asterisk, there is no special clauses. You just live. And if somebody don't like the way you live, that's and pairs, you know. But anyway, thank you for watching. There's Nadia, there's B, there's Richard. And if somebody is on Facebook, you need to comment. Otherwise, I don't see you. I don't know that you're there. Hello, Alexa. Alexa Rose. We just had a card that had somebody from that land where you are right now, the Baba Yaga. So second card for today, but before I pull the second card for today, let me tell you something. I am going to be on Wednesday, excuse me, on Wednesday, I will be at the Oracles Lab at Patch, Pilsen Arts Community House. We're going to have a class at 7 p.m. It's not a class. It's literally an Oracles Lab. So we're going to be trade sharing, wisdom sharing, um, interpretation sharing, understanding what's an oracle and why it's important that we bring oracles into our life, and how it is a form of self-healing, self-love, wellness, etc. So it's part of the Wellness Wednesdays program on Patch, Pilsen Arts and Community House in Pilsen. And it's my only in-person event of the month. So see you there. Come for hugs, stay for learning and sharing. And Euphoria says I'll be there. Hopefully I can find good parking. At that time of the day, you know, I mean, if you come a little bit early, but there's usually good parking there on 18th Street. Sometimes you have to, you know, drive around a couple times, because people, it's such a busy street that people park and they go by or do whatever they do, and then come and leave. And so space is open quite often. I have to tell you that. All right, folks. Where's the information? Well, you go to my stories right now. There's a link, or you can go to where can you go? I can hear you. bluewitch.org. 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 Blue as the color, witch as the witch, and .org. Hello, Chicago River and Rubio Rosa. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, two cards from the Rider-Waite Smith. Woo. I did a magic trick. So we have, oh, thank you, goddess. Thank you, thank you. We have the Hermit reverse, which is telling us, I don't know if you all caught the card of the year for 2025, and it was the Hermit. Um, oh, I'm sorry. Um, I forgot to silence my phone. Okay, so the Hermit is a card of precisely being within, being withdrawn, being in introspection, um, kind of like being withdrawn a little bit from society and commitments and that kind of stuff. And when the card reverses itself, it's talking about like, hey, it's time to speak up, it's time to go out, it's time to be very vocal. And I mean, yes, we need to continue being very vocal, saying things that you think that are important, to be shared. Like 200 plus Venezuelans were kidnapped and um, trafficked to El Salvador, and they're treated like shit. Things like that that you want to bring attention, bring people like, just Google Venezuela, Salvador, and you'll find out how the human trafficking and the human torture is happening. But anyway, the Hermit Reverse is talking about speak your mind, speak your truth, and be loud and be vocal. The Hermit also happens to be the signifier card for my Sabbath reading. Oh my god! And yeah, there's a lot of power on the Hermit because, of course, when the Hermit is in introspection, is collecting all that wisdom, a la Baba Yaga, right? But when he reverses, he's like, I'm gonna tell you something. And then he speaks. And Richard says, I've seen it. Yeah, I know, Richard, is heartbreaking. It's just heartbreaking, and it is what it is. I I think that we have to call things what they are, and yeah, that talk about terrorism. That's what's happening to those Venezuelan nationals right now. They are being victims of terrorism. They're not the terrorists. They are victims of terrorism. Ace of Cups. Y'all want to breathe with me? Let's breathe. Ace of Cups. The hand of the divine holding the cup. And the voice of the divine, the messenger of the divine saying, jump, jump, take a leap of faith, just jump. You will fall in the cup and be safe. And even if you jump and you don't fall on the cup, you will fall on the ocean. And I am the ocean, and you will be safe. I feel so very fortunate and blessed to have pulled this card today because I am feeling some kind of way. And Richard says, what angers me is there are people that think it's okay. Of course. Um, I've been telling people, can you imagine if me talking about what's happening make you uncomfortable? Can you imagine being a brown migrant? Can you imagine how uncomfortable we are? You get to hear me talk about it for 5 minutes. I live through it 24/7, and it's rinse and repeat every morning. And it's getting up in the morning thinking, who do they grab now? You know. However, Ace of Cups, hope, huge, huge leaps and bounds of hope, and the water that is in the cup that is telling us to feel our feelings and to see the new horizon. This card comes out for new beginnings, weddings, pregnancies. It comes out to things that have been gestating and are about to be born. And that could be social movements as well. However, the interpretation that I love the most, that I learned from my colleague and dear, dear friend Christian Ortiz, is what I told you first. Jump, jump, take a leap of faith. I'm the divine, I'm the goddess. You will fall in the cup. For I am the cup on the water. But even if you don't fall on the cup, you'll fall on the ocean, and I am to the ocean. I'm the goddess divine everywhere. Sorry, I forgot to turn off my phone. So that is that. And yes, please, let's follow the advices from the Rider-Waite Smith. Speaking our mind, staying safe, and keeping hope, keeping each other safe, because that's what's it. That's what's up. Community, 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 community. That's what we need is community. We need each other, and um, and that's why I'm so grateful that you are. Haha, Kim Ho says, I drew the Ace of Cups this morning. That means something. Richard says booty call. No, it's actually the Kalpuli chat going on. And yeah, let me see what else was said here. Um, I'm gonna read what Euphoria wrote, but I'm gonna have to edit something. So them terrorists better not grab me or any of my fellow activists. The university is a breeding ground for repression. My dear Euphoria, I love that you always bring um, topics into the conversation because, like I was telling you Friday, they, who's they? The powers to be, the status quo. They want us to believe that people like us here on the Blue Witch community, we are speaking in an echo chamber. We're not. Euphoria brings the topics from university. Somebody else brought topics from medical stuff. I bring you the topics from immigration. So we all are learning from each other. Oh, marvelously, Marissa. So sorry for your loss. Our condolences. My pregnant ass is headed to my grandfather's funeral right now, so I'm very much living both sides of the circle of life right now. And such is life, right? And how incredibly strong is our heart, because we can take the high highs, like being pregnant, having a life growing within you, and we can take the low lows, like the loss of a loved one, or a loved one being kidnapped by the government and sent to be terrorized on outsourced concentration camps. When I'm telling you I am heartbroken, is an understatement. Hello, Renata, bom dia. Bom dia, Renata. And I forgot to tell Alexa guten Abend, but you know, it's good that I'm learning how to say good morning in so many languages. Also, it's St. Patrick's Day, and if you celebrate in any way, shape, or form, I congratulate you. By the way, you can absolutely miss me on Cinco de Mayo. I don't want to hear it. I don't. I just don't. I think I'm gonna go under a rock on in May. That's because they can kill and abuse without fear of American laws. Absolutely, absolutely. An outsourced concentration camp is the most United States thing ever. It's like the brand of this regime. We're gonna pull two cards from the B Tarot, okay? And one, and two, and one, and two, and one. Some are sticking to my hands, and I'm like, okay, let's see what we got. The B Tarot. And we have the Prince of Wands, And then we have the star reverse. I was trying to lie to you and tell you that it was the star right side up, but that's not my brand of how I work. So I gotta tell you what I pull because that's what I pull. Let me be a little egotistical. Christopher Hughes says I look like her, but that's not who we pull. That's the Queen of Wands. What we just pulled is the Prince of Wands. The Prince of Wands. And he reads upright. Slow and steady progress is the key. Do not rush headlong into a situation. You might be inclined to be super enthusiastic about every idea you have, but slow down and assess. Okay, that sounds very timely. Slow and steady progress is the key. Do not rush headlong into a situation. You might be inclined to be super enthusiastic about every idea you have, but slow down and assess. The second card is the star, is reverse, but you know what? I am not going to be nervous. There's a reason for which the star is reverse. And what happens with us tarot readers is that we kind of marry a way of reading cards. So I'm trying to remove my interpretation and give you the interpretation from Christopher Hughes. So is the star. There she is. And she came to us reverse. So I'll read. The overwhelm felt in the tower continues to blight you. Rather than leading to resolution, the intense feelings have been internalized, and you have lost hope and faith in yourself and the world around you. Do not despair. The surrounding cards will guide you to a place of hope. Now, hear me out. Listen to this one more time, and then I'm going to bring you back to the cards surrounding this card. All right, let's play this game. The overwhelm felt in the tower continues to blight you. Rather than leading to resolution, the intense feelings have been internalized, and you have lost hope and faith in yourself and the world around you. No kidding. Do not despair. The surrounding cards will guide you to a place of hope. Do you remember what the surrounding cards were? The surrounding card was this guy, the Prince of Wands, who told us slow and steady progress is the key. Do not rush headlong into a situation. You might be inclined to be super enthusiastic about every idea you have, but slow down and assess. And if I could, I would literally mic drop because the tarot never fails. I always tell people, how would a deck of painted symbols be biased to make you feel anything? I believe that the cards, especially when we do a general reading like this, is like it's very unbiased. It's just like unfiltered wisdom. By the way, by the way, shout out to my dearest Kim who sent me a care package on Valentine's Day. And within it is Oracle deck from Stacy DeMarco. And I haven't bring out the Oracle deck and art supplies. Thank you so much, Kim. You are the sweetest. Um, art supplies that I will be abusing very soon. But I haven't told you about it and I haven't brought the deck because I want to make this post about thank you, friend. And life has just been so intense that I haven't done it. But Kim who? Kim who? Thank you for the oracle, and I hope to bring it out on Wednesday. And shout out to Kim. So everybody say thank you, Kim. Thank you, Kim. Thank you, Kim. Uh, Kim says, headed back to work. Love and appreciation to you always. You're welcome. Thank you so much. And to all of you, thank you for hanging out here and for supporting each other. Community, 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 community. That's the key. Let us keep building that community. Please go sign up at bluewitch.org. Sign up for online offerings. Sign on for our tarot workshop. Um, it's on early bird and sign up for emails and all the kind of stuff. And until we meet again, resist, persist, exist. You are loved. Bye bye.